Carl, well, 1-0 win tonight's an important 3 points in the finals race. I mean, are you maybe a little disappointed it wasn't 2-3-0? Probably could have been.
It's the story of our season, I think. That first half again we played excellent football. Should have had at least three goals in that first half. But tonight we dug in. Second half, we knew it was going to be tough, and we dug in and we got the 3 points. That's all that mattered tonight. It didn't matter how we played football or what we did. We just needed the 3 points.
I mean, it was pretty clear what Victory were trying to do. Ball in, Rudy Gestede header. Were you pleased with the way that your defence dealt with that?
Yeah, most definitely, because he is, a very hard person to deal with those crosses coming in, and especially that last 15 minutes when they brought those two young boys on either wing, they were electrifying, weren't they? So I suppose we're fortunate that they only came on late.
Just in terms of the injury front, what's the situation with Stefan and also Cassini?
Yeah, look, Cassini, pulled up with a hamstring in the warm-up. It seems to happen a bit here. That's the second time here where we've lost a player in the warm-up. And Steph is just an injury that he's been carrying for most of the season. Has his good days and his bad days. And, he tried to go through it today and you could see him limping around, but he was still being effective doing what we wanted him to do.
Do you expect them both to be missing games then?
Stefan, no. As I said, he's carried this all season, and we know the type of character that he is. He'll play through it. Cassini, we're not sure. That could be season over for him. I'm not sure.
How about Wanda?
Yeah, look, Wanda was sore. He's been quite sore for the last few weeks, and he said that if he carried on, that he could feel something going. So, and rather than take the risk, we withdrew him.
So it's a bad injury then for Cassini, you said potentially?
Yeah, look, I'm not sure. It's a hamstring injury, so it's his second one this season, so it's not great.
So you're at a stage now of the season, you've got your destiny in your own hands now. You play Sydney, Wanderers, you beat Sydney and beat Wanderers, there's a good chance you're going to finish second. So what do you have to do this week? There's 6 days break. You struggle to keep everyone on the park because of injuries, which is not your fault, but what do you need to do now to make sure that those next 2 home games are yours?
Yeah, look, we're a different team at home. We have fantastic support at home, and it's very difficult for teams to come and play at Hindmarsh. So look, this week again, at least we've got a little bit longer break now. We've got a 6-day break to our next game, so rest, recover, get our players right. All the players know how we want to play and what we have to do, so that we don't have to spend too much time on the pitch working on stuff like that. Now it's just a matter of getting the players fresh and ready to play against Sydney FC. They're the benchmark team of the A-League, so looking forward to coming up against them next week at home.
You've got a team that look definitely 2 times hungrier than Victory. I mean, is this something which is part of the culture, because the team has looked, it doesn't matter who's on the park, and you've lost so many key players, I think, because of injury. Is that something which maybe you've driven the culture of the side? Yeah,
look, it's this is my first full season coaching the team, and you can sort of now really start to see the identity that I want my team to play with. A very high pressing, aggressive football side. And we just need to keep building on what we're working on, and hopefully we can win something this season.
How about the Toure boys? I mean, they've been off the bench and they've created chaos every time they've come on. None of them here today, were they?
Yeah, look, I wasn't happy with their performances the last couple of times I've brought them on. So they needed to go back and work on some things in the NPL for us. And Alassane did yesterday, scored a hat-trick. So that's, I couldn't ask any more from that. We expect when we bring our players on that they need to have an impact, and I didn't believe that they had done that for us in the last few games.
We're happy with Benny playing as a central striker, even though it was makeshift.
Yeah, look, Benny is a quality player. It doesn't matter where he plays on the pitch, he gives you everything. And, technically he's very good and he has the speed. And, tonight he did a tremendous job there playing as a 9.
When he plays Josh Cavallo, he's playing in the midfield again after left back. He's provided the assist today. What were your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, Josh is, a great kid, technically very good, and, the energy he brings and the amount of work he does in the midfield for us is excellent. You know, the pressure that he puts on the ball, his positioning, you know, needs to improve a little bit when we have the ball, but that's something that we're working with. So yeah, very happy. I think he should be very proud of what he's done, you know, since he's come to this club.
You talk about needing to dig in at the end of the game there, and the addition of Brooks and Pele coming in, and then you also mentioned your high pressing style. Is that maybe towards the end of the game you were feeling fatigued, and that's what allowed Victory back into it? Do you think your boys played down to Victory's level at the end? What do you think?
No, I just think, yeah, a little bit of fatigue, and we had a lot of younger players on ourselves, you know, in the midfield, so it made it a little bit more difficult for us to do that, and, you know, players playing in different positions. So it was just and Victory kept going, you know, they kept pushing. So then we just had to, as you say, we had to dig in a little bit.